Anyway, we'll start with the Katka once again. Ah, solo Egypt once again, guys. I think it's karma. You just can't play Egypt, and I have to say that, as I remember, on the previous map, not on the previous map, on the previous game which I casted uh, last week, Egypt was on a solo position as well, at least few times. Maybe with the remap it was solved, but look at this. He once again solo. I don't want to say it's a weak Civ, but you don't really want to play too aggressively as in Egypt. There you go. Bigus Triangulus. Bigus Triangulus. So they can trade with each other, but they're sacrificing Egypt. Uh, not that, not that good. Let's take a look at their stars. 2 base with a 4 food, a lot of 2 and 2-3 tiles for Korea. Some problems with the hills, I guess. Maybe it's not a problem. He can place Savon here and it will be fine. Okay, he does have place for Savon. Around him is a lot of green hills once again, so 3 districts not a problem. Look at this amount of pastures. 3 horses and 3 cattle. Awesome. Not... Well, actually not that bad. Some there are lakes around Seoul and even rivers. So you can easily settle like 5 cities, it's not a problem, but you have to settle here non-fresh at some point of the game. Maybe he's not happy about that, but look at this one for deer, beautiful, and a lot of resources and up some mountains, so you can settle and cosplay around with a few aqueducts next to these mountains. It's okay for him to play this way. Okay, his allies are Arabia and England. Oh, so Korea on the front line, right next to the Rome and Cree. Oh, well, it's not like they're gonna fight turn one, but they still have to defend himself against Rome and Cree, and these guys are know how to swim well. So let's back to the Cairo. Let's back in Cairo. And what we have here? 2 to base. Some fresh water. Yeah, you can settle in any direction, but still 5 cities only. Oh, oh no, it's not lake. It's just a weird river from, like, this type of freshwater rivers that starts in the salt lake. That's very weird. But still, it does exist. So, what we have here? Not very good start for Arabia, I'd have to say. No mountains at all, so not very good adjacency bonus for holy sites and campuses. That's disappointing. Way less faith than it was expected, I believe, by Kavachok. And no sacred pass here. Can of course build something here or can buy out third radius. Who knows? A lot of pastures though and stones. So maybe stone circle is an option to just somehow boost your face income. Oh, Lassie's Reaper team names wrong. Way around. Okay, okay. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention to that aspect. Just a moment. It won't take long. Done. Thanks for mentioning that. It's very helpful. It's very helpful. Thank you. So yeah, kind of. I'd say weak start for Arabia. From another hand, a lot of jobs. Maybe he can utilize them and he'll build some interesting setups like city here, and a big setup on top of these horses. Maybe he can skip horses. I don't know, but it is possible. And on the green hills, you definitely grow rapidly to have 4 pops and you can have 2 districts earlier. Now, Oh no, it's only two of them. Where is England? England here on the left. It's Celtic Sea next to the Giant Causeway. They were nerfed, as I remember. Yeah, it's only plus 3 strength when attacking. A hard nerf, but it's still bonus damage. England can settle 1, 2, and even 3 cities. Maybe on the sugar, maybe on the desert tile. With the, not Cathon, it's a Royal Navy Dockyard. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, on this suite. You can settle on this suite and work this beautiful crab and these awesome stones. It's really good second city for England. And 1, 2, 3 third city, or maybe even second city here. Maybe, yeah, I guess he settled here and the harbor in this lake. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And if he settles here, that means one of his cities will be on the sugar. That's great because he doesn't have to improve this, and he still can grow to 4 pops because you need, lecture resource to grow to 4 pops and 5 pops in capital. And let's check Egypt. He's way too far away from his allies, but he's not that close to his enemies. From another hand, and has a really cool start. Look at these bananas, some marshes. You can definitely build Itaminanke here, but it's not like. Well, actually, it's okay, Itaminanke. He can build it here and boost it with double swings. Okay, build it here and he can boost 2 swings on these both tiles, and it does looks like River is already fertilized 3-1 here and 2-1 here and 3-0 right next to the Rock Dead. Very nice. Flood. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you won't have any bonus culture and food if it's not a flood plant, and there is not that many flood plants style around him. I'd say there is about 0 flood plants. He has his own. He has his starting flood plants with the PBS mod, but that's it. No flood plants around. No bonuses for you, Egypt. Just an awesome start with a lot of fresh water. Look at this and really cool bananas, but unfortunately it's a non-fresh city. So we'll see how he'll play it. You might have some problems with Nanmadol because London can take Nanmadol with horses and then spam galleys here and upgrade his units. Nanmadol is basically unpenetratable from the seaside. Look at this. I guess it's fjord or gulf or whatever it is. But you just can't take Nanmadol by sea, and Egypt, of course, not a naval safe. And another problem that it can be, it's a frigatable city. It's not even battleshipable. It's a frigatable, and yeah, he's gonna have a bad time. So now let's talk about his opponent and start with England 2-2 base for London with a 3-2 bananas and 3-1 bananas. That can be improved, and it will be 3-2 bananas thanks to the PBG mod. Oh, it's already flooded. Look at these 3-2 and 4-1 sugar tiles. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, this spices looks weak. Looks like a weak tile compared to what he has here. Oh my god. Best second city so far. Oh, and that massive uh, marsh field. You can even go for a Lady of Ritz and Marshes Pantheon, you know? You can go for that. And you'll have nice second and maybe third city. And on top of that, he'll deny Egypt Pantheon. Yeah, I see there will be no bonus. That should not be bonuses because it's Marsh and Marsh will be deleted. And look at that, a lot of lakes. 1 tile lakes for England, that's awesome. You can build enormous amount of cities. Well, actually, we can count like here is 4, 5, 6. It's about 7 cities with maybe even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 cities, about 8, maybe even 9 cities with the Royal Navy dockyard is very good result. It's amazing result for this map. Not always you can build 9 Royal Navy dockyard cities on the Pangaea map, and here can build 9 of it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Incredible result. Incredible start. And is Elizabeth. Oh, and it has non-model. I bet he'll choose non-model. He's definitely going to find it. Wait. Oh no, he has only one scout. Look at this. It's Kumasi and non-model for Elizabeth. Oh, it's already Titius already won the game. Come on, guys. Oh, crazy random. Look at this. Non-model and Kumasi. Oh, dear lord. It's a GG. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Maybe his allies. And look at this amount of space he has. Look, it's no one around. It's half a map for Titans alone. He's going to carry this game so hard. And they maybe will have a fight with Victoria. Oh, by the way, Victoria is on Lemuria, and there's always a chance to see red coats, but they are not quite useful. Not quite useful. Okay. His allies are Simon Bolivar and Rome. They're right next to each other. They can trade, and there's also Korea nearby. To be honest, it's like a solo player, but it's okay because you're Elizabeth. Maybe it was slightly changed in the VVG. Let me check. England. 4 leaders for England. Nice. So trade routes, capacity with shipbuilding technology. Yeah. Yeah, city state provides plus 3 gold for every specific district in the original city. Oh my god. And on top of that, you have Kumasi and Nanmadol as a pocket city states, and no one can do anything about that. So all he has to do is just build Kelva and boost the money as a third governor or something. Okay, maybe it's a fourth governor, so it's Magnus internals for from the start, or maybe he can skip Magnus internals and start trading with Narmadol or Kumasi right away. So I have a few more titles, and it's Moksha Pingala Kumasi or something like that. But I believe he still go for Magnus internals at the beginning of the game. So it's a fourth governor Emani, and by turn 55 or by turn 60, I believe by turn 55, he can get the Emani 4, so he can control both of city states, and he have to build Kelva, and on top of that he'll get even more culture. That's really awesome start for Elizabeth. We should just keep an eye on her. I believe he already won, and I remind you, it's a World Cup. It's not like a random FFA you could play. No, it's a Civ World Cup that is only best players here, and I believe Titus can utilize this amazing start that he has. Oh, such a beautiful start for Elizabeth. I guess it's the game is already over. I don't know. I just can't imagine how can you beat that start, and it's so far away from anyone. It's basically unreachable. Well, there's a lot of things can happen during the game, so let's check his allies. Sprig as Simon Bolivar. Look at this. Is it T? Yes. Second city on the T tile. Not that much production for a second city. It's like 2-2 base here and another. Oh, it's 2-1 base and a 2-2 tile. Okay, there are a few stones. Maybe he can chop it. Maybe he'll work them. Who knows? And here builders. Yeah, he's improving some ships. I don't know. It looks poorly. The start so poor. I don't know what he can do here. Not that many chops in his initial cities. Maybe a third and fourth city somewhere around this forests will give him some better boost. But for now, it looks not that strong. It looks not that strong. Even Egypt, I think, has better start, even though he has no flood plants. Third settler for Egypt already, and it's only one turn till third settler of Simon. Let's talk about Rome. Rome is right next to Simon. Maybe Rome can boost it. I think. Well, usually Rome would like to trade with Cree, and Rome will be the biggest boy here because all trade routes from Cree and Grand Colombier, all trade routes will be sent to Rome, so Rome will get a lot of extra food and production. That's very good on the yellow hill that he has. And I believe on this type of start you'd like to have fertility rights Pantheon. First of all, you get a free builder, and on top of that, it does have a lot of wheat, as I can see, and a nice tiles such as mercury and gypsum on the Mu continent. Where are you going? Oh, he's going to settle next to these bananas. One, two, three, four. Why it's not here? Why it's not here? It's a second radius for bananas. Maybe it has a different plans. Just weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5. And he's planning to settle this tile or this tile, but why it's... Ah, it's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Ah, it doesn't really matter. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's planning to settle this tile. It's okay, but he could settle here. Doesn't decided not to. Maybe he was blocked by David Leach scouts. Look at that ROM start. 2-2 base. A lot of potentially good tiles, especially with the fertility rights Pantheon. Look at this wheat and maize. Nice bananas can be improved, but potential 3-2 tiles. Second city with a 2-1 base, about 2-3 deers. Make it slightly better. I don't know. The same as settling cattle, but he decided not to settle cattle. I don't know why. It's 3-1 to 2-1-3. It's basically the same, but maybe these 2-3 deer is too juicy to ignore. So he played 2-1 base, but it's the same. It's actually the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5. 1, 2, 3, turn 4. Okay, it's one turn faster over here. And yeah, okay, it's one turn faster, so he's good, he's good. And on top of that, he can improve or chop cattle to grow faster. And it's really cool to chop something with your cities because it basically doubles your production if it's not a capital. That's really cool to chop food, especially when you have a free builders. Okay, let's talk about Kree. Where is his capital? Right over here. Just a single horse I can see. Okay, oh no. He took away fertility rights from Rome. What? Why the hell would you do this? Go for I don't know, Pasture Pantheon. Why would you do this to Rome? Look at this. He has no food at all. He have to rely on the Magnus internals. Well, okay, it's a Kree. It's a 3-2 base on a wheat tile. Oh, okay. Oh, that's how it's work. Huh, nice. So usually you'd have 2-1 base on a wheat tile, but better city center yields gives you extra production, so it's 2-2 base, and with the fertility rate Pantheon it's 3-2 base. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, yeah, that might work. I believe he found face somewhere, or I don't know how he could get this faster than Rome. Maybe Rome just took a different pantheon. City patron goddess for Rome. Yeah. And by the way, at this start you have to spend 3 points in Magnus. so you would have at least some food for the northern cities. Restart is quite okay. So 1, 2 pastures in the capital. Maybe he has a better city. Well, 2 is not that bad. I think 3 and more is already perfect. 2 is not what you really want to have on a Korea, but it's still better than 0 pastures and camps. Maybe he does have some camps around, but I can find it. And let's check his ability to settle. Well, its Korea doesn't really care about fresh water, but still it would be nice to have cities with a fresh water, and he has plenty of space to settle. Unlike Rome, it does look like Rome will stick with the 7-9 cities, and they'll have to fight Korea and can't outsім everyone. But with the boost from his allies, maybe he has a chances. To be honest, Korea will have no boost. 0 boost for Korea because it's what? That's right, that's Arabia. Maybe England. Maybe. I think, yeah, it's a high possibility. It is possible. It's highly possible that England will trade with Korea and somehow boost it. But you know, Rome will have way more trade routes here. Maybe Arabia play not that greedy. Oh, it's a Earth goddess. Maybe Arabia will play not that greedy and have some um, commercial hubs to boost Korea, but they have to settle few more cities. They can physically reach each other and can protect those trade routes because these guys will have no chill. Okay, classical fight. Oh no! Oh no, it's Lingers versus Akishitas. To turn still archery. This trade route is about to die. Oh. Well, 3 Lingers and maybe they can upgrade them into archers, but doesn't look like they have a time. They will have time. Of course, with a shift enter, they can protect trade route for a while. So I guess it will be a good call for Akishita just to take a slinger. I think he might even kill it next turn, probably not. So it's move, move, then shift enter in the city, shift enter here. Oh! Oh, wow! What a waste of gold. He bought tile, so this slinger would heal. But that's actually a damage that Akishita could do. It's all the damage they could do because, you know, with the help of shift enter and then archers, probably he couldn't do much. But now this guy is doomed. Come on, shift enter. Shift enter. Yeah, he did. Oh, archery 1 turn. Okay. Yeah, but he built some slingers and protected his civils from these scouts. And only with his presence, they forced Korea to build 3 slingers. That's not a big of a deal. Oh, look at that! It's discounted commercial hub. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. But I want to talk about Arabia and the pantheons. Look at this. Earth goddess. So he probably have a lot of good income. Yes, it's 15. And it's 67 already, turn 25. Probably it's 130 or something. By 1031. Korea has religious settlement, which gives you better production for settlers and extra tiles and extra border growth. I really like this pantheon. Fertility rights for Korea, we've talked about that already. City patron goddess for Rome. Where is your districts? They're on their way. Is it worth it? Well, I guess it's turn 25 and he's about to finish Corner Plaza and 3 commercial hubs on top of that. I think it's better to finish commercial hub, and this extra 1-1 is not it's not that important. But maybe he'd like to boost his Magnus with an extra production or food. I guess it's about production. So he'll have more. And it's weird because it's only 3 cities. I think you can go 4, especially with Rome. But maybe he played greedy and opened craftsmanship and haven't rushed early empire. It's turn 26, Magnus is there, it's turn 22 for early empire. Yeah, he definitely haven't rushed it. So he improved 3 tiles or something. You can open early empire turn 18 as Rome. About turn 18. But he opened it turn 2021. That is why he has only 3 cities. But he'll have better trade routes, and maybe his goal is to not to build 4 cities, but to rush. Once again I forgot the name. Ancestral Hall. And with that, you'd like to build less cities as possible, but come on, guys. It is so much better to have 4 cities, and it won't affect you that much. You lose only one builder, and of course your timing's a bit delayed. Yan Pasu, funny guy, 22, 23. Okay, we'll see where will it lead us. Maybe it's okay to have 3 cities because of popularity. Oh, he played smart. He built it till the 1 turn and then he switched to a Governor Plaza. Okay, I can approve this. That was awesome. Now I can understand why it's 3 cities only. He could finish all his districts. That's great. And once again, a lot of commercial hubs here. We can check the gold income 622 and -1 for Cleopatra. Wow, it's a shame. It's 9 GPT. And here 10, 22, 27, 30, 46 GPT against 9. It's what, 5 times less. Well, of course it's only turn 27, but it will be even worth because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commercial hubs for Freritos, and I believe it's 7, 8, 9. Yeah, even 9 already, and they have England. They have England right next to non-model and Kumasi. Yeah, it's Magnus Internals, and 3 more Royal Navy dockyards. So they have 12 commercial gold bringing districts. 12. We can count this. How many districts does Easy Katka have? Or does Easy Katka have? Yeah. So it's Freritos, my bad. 0 for Egypt. Itaminenko is still not there, and why is it farm there? So he needed boost or what? Why the hell farm is here? It should be a Sphinx. Very weird. So it's a farm Sphinx. Okay. No Sphinxes. And as I know, you just rush those Sphinxes. So you don't have to use a policy card. Still no Sphinxes, and that's political philosophy though. You rush Sphinxes right away and you build it over here. Oh no, it's cheesy cheese. He, by the way, got few campuses and Corner Plaza, but look at this cheesy cheese. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. It never works. This unit cost equal to a horseman. Well, maybe he can destroy Pagoda and it's some sort of defense against possible push. Oh yeah, I forgot to check all the pantheons. I was distracted. God of the open sky. Look at this beautiful cut of the open sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each city has pasture. Here for Egypt, of course, Lady of Reeds and Marshes. And God of the Sea for Elizabeth. I guess that's it. I really like the name Elizabeth. Sounds cool. Maybe because of Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway, I have no faith in this push. There was time when it was a very strong push. You could go for chariots, and after you open swordsmans, it worked even that. You go for bronze working, improve iron, get boost for wheels, go for wheel, build chariots, open swordsman, build them, upgrade them, so you'll have like 2-3 swordsmen and about 4 heavy chariots, and maybe even general if you're if you really wants to, and you can push with that. Maybe even more swordsmen and chariots can be added earlier, but the rush is about 2, maybe 3 swordsmen, depending on how much iron you have. If you have 2 deposits, then you maybe can have more, but he's not going for that. Iron is not improved, and it's only now bronze working. Sounds 30. So the problem here, if you're open with a campus, and it looks like okay because you're open bronze working about the same time, but actually it's not. And on top of that, you will have less iron accumulated. So normal timing, if you rush bronze working, it's turn 15, maybe, yeah, it's about turn 15, plus minus. And by turn 30, you can have 30 iron, so it's 3 swordsmen. Now it's even more because it's 7 iron for swordsman. So by turn 30, you could have 3 swordsmen and about 4 of these Marian chariot archers with the 3 cities, and you of course couldn't build Itaminanke. This is really poor Itaminanke, no sphinx added. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 production, 2 science, and extra 2 science on top of that because of Itaminanke bonus. It gives 2 science, you know, just plus 2 science because of the wonder. No trade route, no nothing. And the terrain itself is not that great. So I believe it's just waste of what the hell? It's just waste of production. And because of the general, definitely lose this duel. Okay, maybe it's not a push, or maybe I'm wrong, and it's a defensive unit. It's a defensive unit. But it's not the archer rush either. If you see, the guy is building, well, he definitely see this. Guy is opened with the commercial hubs, so it is definitely not an archer rush. Of course, he just took his archer away. It's so expensive. It's cheaper to build 2 archers, I guess. And it's more profitable to have 2 archers than the Mariana Chariot. It's really cool unit and really cool concept. Look at this. Looks awesome, looks badass. A lot of arrows, the dude. Actually, there should be 2 dudes, isn't it? One is a driver and the second one is an archer. Maybe even 3. But Egyptian chariots are not that heavy, they're light chariots, so maybe it's even 1 dude, I don't know. But anyways, looks badass, but way too expensive. You just can't afford it. I think he just a bit overreacted here with the chariots. And it's, you know, if it's just a couple of archers, it is easier to get here, and it's a more common strategy to get over here. Get some horsemen. And eventually you'll get your general if you build encampment. Yeah, this archer just moved back. They got 1 archer. Oh, by the way, it's counted as heavy. It's counted as chariots, right? So you won't get boost. You still need 3 archers to get boost for machinery. And that's where he said that he lost one because he now must build another. Oh, not cool. Yeah, anyway. I'd like to check. Oh, look at this 4 and 5 cities, and he's making project for the great person. Oh, that's good, that's good. Let's check religion that Arabia has. Zoroastrianism, it's choral music and pilgrimage. Okay, definitely good religion. It's 31 phase per turn, and he have bought a settler, I believe, and the 2 builders, and he has 47 on top of that. Yeah, I believe he was able to accumulate about 150, less than 150 phase in 31. I might be wrong, but it looks like it. He has only 31. Actually, 31 is not that bad by 1032, but we'll see how many phase will he have by turn 40. It should be about 60 phase per turn, and it's easy to do with the Earth Goddess. Let's check city states. Can he have some boosts? Buenos Aires to the north, Johannesburg to the south, right next to Arabia. It's the brown ones. Akkad, only red one. Nazca, only blue one. Oh, definitely will never find it. Well, maybe somehow, but it's way too far, and you'd like to have a wide city states right next to you, so you'd get a bit more face with your holy sites. And a lot of simming civs. Look at the simming city states: Blue Geneva, Hattusa, Bologna, and Taruga. Nice. And for a purple one is Kumasi, Antananarivo. Wow, Mohenjo-daro, and Nanmadol. We've been talking about Kumasi and Nanmadol and how it's awesome for Elizabeth, but on top of that we have Antananarivo, that wow, one of the best cultural city state because it gives you extra culture with each great person you took, capped with 30%. So you can have 30% of culture, and it stacks well with a potential bonus of Kilva. Yes, it's here. Incredible. You know, I won't be surprised if Elizabeth can reach cultural victory here. You know, he might take a chances. He might take a chances. If not him, then who? Because all his allies most likely will fight it, and they're about to kill Egypt. Yeah, they just can settle here, and Rome can settle somewhere here. They'll build like, okay, somewhere here and somewhere here. They'll build, yeah, it's here for Rome and here for Kri. They'll build like 2, 3 horsemen. They just send them, and Egypt will have to build a lot of units. And you know, now I don't think that it's a bit that it's an overreaction. It's a good unit on duty, and it can definitely do some damage. It's just too expensive. Oh, discounted commercial hub. You know, when people first heard about discount, not everyone was. Oh, come on, dude. Not everyone was into it, and some guys like Sandro Games, you wouldn't believe this, but Sandro Games thought it's not a very good feature. I think it's a dead chariot archer. Yeah. So that's why I told you horsemen are better. You can't lose horse to this. And to be honest, it's archer with a promotion and the general, so it's 35. It's same as this chariot, but with a better movement. So people not was into the discount and they thought it's kind of complicated to build it, and now every single player knows how to use discount and abuse it. Well, maybe it's not abuse it, it's use it, but it's awesome. It's really cool mechanic, and I don't know how people figured it out. I, I don't know where did they get this formula, because I couldn't find it myself, and then there is no there is no mentioning about it in the game itself, but somehow people figured it out, and it's really awesome. Even more cities for Cree. I believe Egypt is dead basically. Finally, some horsemen. Is basically dead. Not good. It's just a few archers, just a two archers. It's not even a rush, and they dealt way too much damage. Way too much damage. They killed archer, they killed chariot archer, and they just killed warrior. It's just the two archers. They're about to hit, well, not about to hit, but they definitely will get level 2 quite soon. Let's check horsemen, 3620. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With the horsemen, that would never happen. And you wouldn't spend that many production on the useless unit. Well, it's not that useless unit, but it did not, it haven't even shot a single arrow. Meanwhile, it's 5 cities for Korea, and he got Zhang Qiang, he got Zhang Heng, and he's about to get Hypatia. Guys, do this for Vicky and Marcus Licinius Crassus for Rome. Nice. Nice. What can I say? It's just awesome. Hanging Gardens here for Korea. Korea is having a really solid game, I'd say. 5 cities already, only 3 cities for Korea. I believe it's because of Ancestral Hall. Oh yeah, he's doing great. So he built, it's classic. You build post districts, even 3 districts done. Wow, what a solid game. It's turn 37 though, and only 3 cities. That's the biggest problem. I believe with the trade roads and the Magnus and tunnels, is it 3 points or 2? That looks like 2 points only. You'll have like 6, 7 cities now. And if he chops some extra food, he probably can compensate this late settling. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, look at this guy. He was just playing regular game, and he has 5 cities already. And he was playing some advanced strats, and you have only 3. Yeah, 3 cities here, but they're kind of fighting 4 cities for England, and it's growing. 5th one about to pop up, and it's 7 pop capital. That's awesome. Oh, it's not capital, sorry, it's Bradford. It's 2nd city. But it's 7 pop Bradford. Look at this. Look at this. 2, 3 spices. 4, 1, 4, 2, and 3 to base. Wow. Let's check invoice in non-model. It's Titits. Yeah, Titits has 2 invoice in one model, and Sprig has 1 invoice in Kumasi. I believe Titits can use it quite soon. Maybe he's not using it because he doesn't really want to show non-model to anyone. Oh, and now you built horsemen's. And you still lost campus. Only few archers. Wow. Wow. That's really strong war moves by Sprig. Very strong. He's so confident that only few archers he managed to kill 3 units and pillaged campus. Wow. How's Victoria doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. 5 cities for Wiki. Oh, stuck upon Trent. Well, it can have Royal Navy dockyard, but it's a bit too expensive, so it's opened with a monument. Maybe he's trying to accumulate some gold. Okay, 1038, let's check gold income. I believe it's massive. Look at this, 26, 11, 39. So it's what, 49? And here 32, 37, 25, and 16. Oh, 60, 80, 90. It's 100 and what? 110? About 110, right? It's 2 times more gold. Arabia has no science. It's only 51 faith, but he opened temples already, so he definitely have 60 faith turn 40. Yeah, you should have about, well, more than 60 faith turn 40 as a religious chief. It's only 4 cities though. Oh no, pillaging city states to get a couple of gold coins. No, how dare you? How dare you? By the way, nice land. Oh, right. Governor Plaza in the center. No, it shouldn't be a Governor Plaza. It should be double campuses here and here. Yeah, cities just need to grow a bit. That's campus in here and in here. Yeah, I guess. Or maybe 2 campuses over here. We'll see. But nice city placement. Nice city placement and a good stack. Good potential stack. I still believe in Korea. Oh no, Egypt got Hypatia. Oh no. Well, couldn't Korea get it? Isn't it better to lock it for Korea? I think misunderstanding happened. And he built it in the top city. No replacement in Thebes. Just replace district here. Oh yeah, there is replacement. There it is. It's a campus. Okay, he's fine. He's doing great. He can hold. Oh, once again. Now it's horsemen's finally. But Simon Bolivar has his own horsemen and he's building Warlord's throne. So he's about to wreck Egypt. He's about to hit it hard. And that is what Simon Bolivar do. Just kill people. Yeah. Maybe a bit late red district, but still it's way late because no great general were taken. 0 points generated by anyone. Even no one used policy card. Oh, sorry. So what can I say? Egypt is doomed. He's going for a warlord's throne again. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there you go. Raiders of Rainer. Look at them. Oh no. Luckily for Egypt, he haven't improved that many tiles because he didn't have enough time to do so. And the 5th city on its way. Campus will be repaired for a couple of turns. This archer's dealing way too much damage. Look at this, it's 35, 32 because horses already damaged. And finally, Mariano Chariot Archer. can deal some damage. Oh my god, something wrong with my phone. It just died. So I have no faith in Egypt. So it's 3 versus 4. Maybe he can survive somehow. Maybe he can. There's no way to run. He's just like surrounded with 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So it's his agony. It's his agony. From another hand, maybe Victoria can carry with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities already. He has a ancestral hall here. Few builders. 3 builders. Look at this city. Nice. It's force, and he has a ship building already because he sailed across the sea. And now with Liverpool, he can trade with Korea. Well, not now. Maybe in 15 turns when they'll have an alliance. Maybe alliance will be reached even faster. Maybe. Let's check yields. Oh, 24.46 for Rome. Look at this. Only 25 culture for Egypt. Oh no. 32 for Korea and Arabia, but Arabia is in a monumentality. I believe everyone is in a pan-Russian voice, but Arabia, because it's monumentality, it says. And look at the gold income, it's even worth than I thought. It's 25 and 22. It's 47 GPT here. And of course 3, 6, 9, 107 for Freritos. Wow. It's more than 2 times difference, but by turn 41. So it's 64 face for Arabia, that's nice, but only 14 science. Can you even carry Mr. Kabachuk? And is he going dark? Let's check his era score. I believe Golden Age in 10 turns, right? So it's turn 52, and it's 33 out of 41. He can't just build madrasa. You have to skip that. You have to skip it till the next era. Otherwise, he might miss Dark Age, and monasticism is his only hope. But the only problem here, if you play Arabia and try to build helicopters, you must have more civilization that generates gold. And I don't really want. I don't want to say that England can generate gold, but it's more about production. Egypt is doomed, no gold here, and maybe Korea. Korea is the only chance. Korea is the only civ that can somehow generate gold, but it's only 2 commercial hubs yet, and it's definitely Magnus internals for that commercial hubs. And he'll have to fight Rome. So no gold for Arabia, and there is no need to rush helicopters. Even if you can, you won't have enough gold to upgrade them. Of course, pillage economy is a thing, and maybe you can try to get that helicopters in time, but they won't be that useful, I think. Well, last time I was very skeptical about easy Katka game, and they managed to almost achieve victory. So maybe I'm about too dramatic about the situation on the map. Just maybe. The problem here, Egypt doesn't... Oh, you haven't built a single Sphinx yet. Huh. Egypt, do you play it? Okay. I'm too hard on him. I'm still waiting for massive stats for Elizabeth. Still Magnus internals only, and Nanmadol is not seized yet. Bartsek controls Geneva with the help of money. That's awesome. It's 4 invoids here. That's great. Money is a very strong governor. Oh, very wise. Very wise Stonehenge. It is the best wonder for enabled civs to get Golden Age, because it gives you 4 points and profit and religion. So it's about what, 5, 6 points? 7? I think it's 7. It's very awesome. Superior wonder for naval civs and maybe even for England. Horsemen's, Warlord Thrones, yeah, and the campus. Only few units here, but that's okay. But look at this Simon Bolivar. He's about to finish libraries, and he does have extra trade route here, and about to have market in Guayaquil. Yeah, unholdable campus. Unholdable campus. I think he could build it here. But he was a bit greedy. It was a +3 campus. Maybe it was necessary for him to get golden since he skips Sphinx. Still no Sphinx on this tile. And on this tile. Yeah, that is why you have to build them right away. Because you won't have any time to get it. And with a Sphinx he would have like extra 6 culture. So it's what? It's 25 extra culture early game. That's why you need those things. And it's even a yellow, it's even a green tiles. That means you won't starve to death because it's hard to build. Well, it's hard to work both Sphinx with a 1-3 tile because your city is not growing. Well, you have great base, so probably it will grow. But look at this, it's 7 pops, and it's 7 pops for a long time. I think he has no, oh, how that's called? Housing. You have no housing to grow taller. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities for Cree, and pyramids are here. You know what? With the good Magnus internals, you can even aim. Why it's here? You should chop it for a pyramids. Why it's improved? I don't want to criticize, but isn't it better to chop it for wonder? It gives you, with a policy cut, about 30 production, isn't it? Like 26 at least. So it's so you're 13 turns ahead if you have no other tiles to chop. And I think, you know, the point is you buy builder, you chop pyramids, you get another builder, you buy tiles, you chop Petra, and you're good with the 2 wonders in the city and almizing tiles. I think that's how it should work. Pyramids, very strong wonder. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not that many chops though in the Misanabia, but those stones, kinda cool. Could chop this, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah, that's not enough chops to build Petra here, unfortunately. Maybe if he settles over here, nah, still not an option. Maybe the map is a bit boring, but it's a Highlands map. What have you expected? Look at this Rome. A lot of campuses being constructed. He's about to burst, and it's 3951 already. Is in a good spot. Look at this, 4341 Sprig. What the hell? 4331, and Egypt with Hypatia has only 2323. Oh no, I believe, yeah, he's about to reach castles and civil service. So they definitely have gold to upgrade few coursers. And Egypt not even close. Oh, it's only feudal. Wait, why is feudalism? Does he have? He should probably. Wait. Why the hell is it's feudalism? I hope he's okay with the alliance. I hope he can get it in time, because he doesn't have a. He haven't opened civil service yet, so you have no alliance. Look at this. No alliance for both. Okay, civil service +5 on a spring side. Even more light cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 horses. 9 horses already. Oh my. And they definitely have they will have enough gold to upgrade it. I actually don't know. It's what? It's 90 gold without policy card to upgrade 130? Can you give me a hint? Oh, you can't, because chat is not working. Let me enter Twitch mobile and I can read chat again. Everything looks cool. I'm wondering, can you hear the music? Even though chances of easy cut cannot pick, but I believe in Kaba. Oh no, no, you should not believe in Kabachok. He's like a awesome player. They can always find a way how to fuck his build up. I'm sorry about cursing, but that's the truth. He has really good simming abilities, but his offensive military decisions are not perfect. So it's his weakness. He could be way better player if he practiced at a war, I guess. Or maybe he had to rethink or evaluate his war moves or war priorities. Because the best thing he can do now is reach Golden and somehow, with the help of pillage economy, upgrade his helicopters. But it does look like he just can't, because he's building Madrasa. It's 35-41. Maybe he thinks like, oh, I still can't build Madrasa. It's not a big deal. And okay, it's 7 turns to go. So, but he does have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities only. Okay, it will be 6. Yeah, if he had 9 cities, if he could afford 9 cities, and he probably can, because there is no enemies around him. It's only France. It's only France. So he could try to aim for 9 cities with the temples and holy sites. And by turn 52, if he had 9 cities with a not with a temple, but at least with a holy site and the campus with a library in it, and if he took Hypatia, I just don't know why. Why did he took it? He should warn his allies that I'm about to take Hypatia. That's how it works. Oh no, it's offensive. Look at this. He's like, I don't have to wait few more turns till castles. I can kill your pre-builds right now, because I'm not very sure what are you doing, what text are you aiming for. And it's stirrups, of course, for Egypt, and 6 turns till civil service. Look at this, guys. They have military alliance and you don't. How is it even possible? And it's all because of he haven't built Sphinx. The whole idea of this build is you're rushing Sphinx, you skip God King policy cut, you go toward urban planning, and you rush Sphinx here, and prove something like this. Okay, 3 tiles improved, you get. You don't even need this boost because you're hard locked with the help of extra culture. And then with this extra culture from Sphinx and extra face, you'll get Pantheon early. And on top of that, and on top of that, you get governor early, government early, like turn 29 or something, and it's all boosts you so hard, so you have a extremely good early game. But this time something went wrong, and he just couldn't get that strong early game. Uh, Anyways, he's about to hit stirrups, but he has no pre-builds. Can he Oh wow! Can Egypt have can he have heavy chariots to upgrade? I believe they fixed it. Firaxis themselves fixed it because it was a big problem for Egypt because he had only one type of chariot, and you have to hard build knights. That was the biggest cons of Egypt. So you was very strong early and very weak in the Middle Ages, in the medieval, because you didn't have knights. Can you do the thing? I believe he can. I believe it's an option. I believe they fixed it. But where is your chariots? How can you? Why you open stirrups? And now is only now will get civil service, and his opponent is about to reach mercenaries. Oh no, he's about to die. No, well, of course he won't die. Definitely they will solve this problem with knights. It's not a big problem at all, but can you imagine? Oh, finally, turn 49, the first Sphinx. Oh no, that's... I'm glad he got one, but it's such a misplay. And I remind you, it's 3 turns till Era. And let's check Era score. Oh, 45 out of 46. Well, go Dark Age. You have nothing. You have nothing to do here but a Dark Age. 52-56 for England. Ooh. I believe Kazandar can get it, and look at this. He built Coliseum. I don't know how. I don't know the specific timings, but well, he got it, and it's awesome. Of course, it was not that hard with the second city as a Sheffield. Look at this, and once again, actually, there is a few improved tiles. Don't you think it's better to chop stone? If you have no Pantheon, it's better to chop it, right? But he improved it, it's still okay. I really like improved tiles. You save builder charges, so maybe it's not that bad. But it's still the same tile as the mine with the apprenticeship. Anyway, England can carry this with I believe in England. And I believe he can find 4 more points. Maybe it's Dark Age for Egypt. It will be even better if he goes Dark Age. If he'll go Normal Age, he won't even have bonus damage policy cards and definitely going to die. And with the Dark Age, maybe he'll have a chances to somehow sneak with an escape settler or something. Maybe he can even build 2. He's not aware of anything around here. Oh, look at this. He took away Kamasi. Oh. You're supposed to use it, not destroy it. Come on. Well, you can't control them all, I guess. Oh, everyone is in the Dark Age. So it is okay for Arabia. It's not okay for Korea. It's some sort of okay for Egypt, and it's definitely not good for England. But he's in the normal age. So here for the Freritos, it's 55 out of 58 for Elizabeth. I believe he can find those 3 points, 54, 57 for Bolivar. Yeah, he's aiming for the Dark Age and Twilight Whaler policy card. I believe he can push through this. Okay, 54, 55 out of 55 for Pondmaker. He'll definitely get it. Ooh, had failed. Ah, yeah. He's about to finish Oracle, so it's his K to Golden Age. Look at this. It's 1 for 1 tile. Looks awesome. Oh, a tiny donkey. Making grain. Hmm. Have Indians... Have they... why do they need this? Maybe it's not about grain? Maybe it's about something else? So they were like... I thought they were like hunters or gatherers. Interesting. Anyway, it's one turn to go. Korea is in normal age yet. No, what? Come on, Mr. Kabachok! I told you not to build this building. Why, why do you have play this way? It's once again bullshit strats. There is a working strat with a dark age. You're just aiming for helicopters. It's okay strat to play. Why last time you were doing the same? Last time he went Paintbrush and Voice second, and it's even worse this time because you probably won't have enough points. You have to do something right now, otherwise it's a normal age for him. It's normal age for Korea. Dear Lord, it's a golden age for Viki, of course, and once again, Kazandar is trying to carry so hard, but I believe it's not. I believe it's not possible. It's just too hard to carry these guys. Like Kabachok once again playing something he thinks is okay, and it's okay. It's okay, but there is a better, more effective strategies. It's okay strat for the FFA, but sometimes you have to, play helicopters as a civilization who builds shrines, who builds how they called holy sites and campuses, and play monasticism, which requires you to build holy sites and campuses. Why don't you want to play an easy game? And it's disaster. I believe it's disaster. Yeah, Dark Age Egypt and Dark Age for Egypt and Colombia. No units left. Okay, finally a single heavy chariot. Well, oh no, it's a knight. Oh, you have to chop for a knight, and he definitely have no how they call it, chivalry, right? Yeah, he's going for mercenaries. He skips divine right. Look at this. It's oligarchy. Oh no. Oh yes, Mariano Cheritarcher. They actually can be very good as a city garrison unit because they're too squishy but have a lot of damage. It's like a classical glass cannon, and we've seen how you can deal with glass cannon. You just have to kill it before it can make some damage. I believe that Egypt is doomed. It's Veal for Simon Bolivar, and he's about to open catapults, and then maybe military engineering with the trebuchets. But there will be no units, and every single district is pillaged. No, he can't hold it. Look at this damage. It's 63, 67. It's oh, use Twilight Veiler. Oh, it's there. Wait, am I blind? Oh, yeah, it's there. It's 60. Oh, it's with the Twilight Veiler, 61, 67. and it's not fortified. Okay, maybe with the knights Egypt can hold, but he should not forget to use Violet Failure himself on his uses. An oligarchy only. But look at this number of units. It's too big. It's too big. Okay, now it's time to vote. Oh, extra grow. I may. Ooh. Usually it's something like silver. Let's go for a silver. And me. Mhm. I just don't believe that. Okay, even if he can hold this, and he probably can with the knights and the walls, this city is doomed because he can't push them back. Look at the knight damage, 67, 58. Well, maybe it's a swamp. Yeah, on he can just hold these hills, and there is a spot. Okay, maybe he can't take the Civ6. Okay, I have to vote. Me, silver me. Oh, it's a GG.
Though its face may change throughout.
It's a GG. It's a classical drunken games. I believe Pianero was playing drunk as always. Oh no. Maybe he's not Pianero, maybe he's Pioneero. I don't even know. Should we go and talk about the game? No, let's try to. Let me check. Yeah, we're good. Oh, what? Oh, oh. Damn, I thought I was streaming. No. Thought I was streaming. Oh no. That's terrible. I hope you just restreamed. I don't have that many on top. I don't have that many things on top of the game, so it probably was comfortable to stream from the Twitch. So sorry about that. I was sure I'm streaming there. So let me check once again the Golden Age. So it's golden for Rome, golden for Cree, golden for Elizabeth, and it's dark for Simon. Golden for Wiki only, and the rest in a normal age. And it's okay to have Dark Age for Egypt. I don't really think they like to talk about.
GG.
GG. Was a bit one-sided.
Yeah. The Forza Blue CS was a bit too much, maybe.
Yeah, and there was once again they didn't went for the gold. They didn't have enough gold in the general, and maybe that's the reason why Kabachok didn't went for a Dark Age monasticism gameplay once again. So he played like Arabia 2 times in a row, and he never went for the monasticism. Not even tried. That's very weird. And Egypt had some problems early, and I don't know what's happened there. but he have built his first Sphinx turn 49. Maybe that is the reason. And you played quite well. GG guys.
Yeah, GG. I mean, the control of Blue CS is that's the end of the
Mm-hmm.
game. Actually, you can't play against 4 Blue CS. It's
Oh,
impossible.
you owned 4 of them. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We all in all the Blue CS.
yeah. I just noticed that there was an early Blue City State control with the money. I can't remember who did this, but now you control all 4. Yeah, it's unbeatable. You're right. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's a lot in voids. Where did you get all that in voids? It's like 9, 10, 8.
We split because of
Oh,
quests, and then we
uh-huh.
just all in.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, there was no chances for them, and especially with the only Victoria got Golden Age and 2
Yep.
players in a normal. Yeah. Well, I thought it will be quite long game because you had quite decent starts, everyone, and a lot of space to settle. But well, city state control
No,
gives
it
you a
was
big
completely over
advantage.
actually.
Oh,
Golden Age plus Blue CS.
yeah,
I mean, they are not delusional. That's why they succeed.
yeah, yeah. Well, they went to drink beer, I guess. Maybe they were drunk even when they started game.
I don't think so.
Wait, you already won?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck? I
Are
did go out to smoke and no more game.
I mean, we played Island, and we had
Did you?
we all in 4 Blue CS. So.
Me?
Yes.
Minus uranium, so I lose.
Ah, you lost. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I stopped watching. Eh,
Minus
is that
PlayStation. Stop playing.
history? Sorry.
Yeah, GG guys. That was really
GG.
fast. I
Yeah.
was streaming like the BP game, and I was starting to stream yours, and I was like, "Oh, second island in a row. That's gonna be forever." And like, not even 1 hour and a half, and you already won. Damn.
Yeah.
But big game from Spiriga. Really,
Yeah.
really like the double pillage. The way you use your archer, you made him to produce so much for like no reason. This was really good.
Yeah, that was really awesome. He took 3 units with that double archer, and it was not even the all in. It was just regular defensive archers, and he killed 2 units. And one of that unit is super expensive Mariana Chariot archer that costs the same as the horseman. I don't know why
Yeah.
people keep building them. Very, very good war moves. Well, I don't know. There's nothing much to talk about. You just won the game with the city state control. So GG guys, and I think we're done here. Maybe you can share something that we missed, but I believe nothing much happened.
Mm, maybe you missed that I'm a victim early game. He played so bad.
What cities have you played?
Cree, but
Cree?
when 2 scouts came to my land,
Oh no, I missed that completely.
I misplayed.
So you lost a settler or something?
No, I lost a road, a trader.
Well, it's not a big deal, I guess. Well, it's not a
Uh,
settler.
I mean, it was evitable, so it was a big deal.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I completely missed that. But it's still okay. They lost.
No,
No, they're not
yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I got a huge fertility right, and
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
by the way,
question.
I thought you'll give fertility rights for a Rome because Rome had no green tiles at all and he had a lot of wheat.
no, I mean, my fertility rate was way earlier because of
Uh-huh.
10 face hut, and
Oh.
I was settled on wheat.
Yeah, I
And
checked this out with Fleet base. I see.
so I have one more food on my capital. I can work my horse, and then I can work another wheat. So it's completely broken.
Why did you
Bye-bye.
decide to remove the
Bye.
first map?
Why? Because we had 4 bad spawns. Maybe mine was the better of our spawns, but they were not that good. And we were a bit split between us.
Yeah, okay.
It was a bit hard to trade, and
Makes sense.
not that much tempo, not that much luxe amenities.
Yeah, because you were kind of the same continent and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, thank you for the game. This was pretty awesome to watch.
You're welcome.
GG guys,
And you too,
GG.
Justo. This was
Thanks for
fun
the cast,
to
and
test.
yeah,
Yeah,
see,
this
see you
was
in
short.
next phase.
Yeah.
Yes, bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks for
Bye
watching.
bye.
Bye
Thanks for
bye.
the cast.
Well, guys, I guess that's it. Somehow it's done. It was very fast. I wasn't. Uh, I don't know. I just shocked how fast it was, but maybe Egypt could hold here. He does have walls, but of course, 4 city-states controlled by a single team. It's I guess plus 100 science for each player. I'm not sure how much science can one city state give. It's about 50, maybe it's 200 science for each player in the mid game, and it's done, guys. It is done. Wow. Well, I don't want to say they had that bad spawns. The only problem, as they mentioned, is amenity, I think, because they were on a big green continent. But still, I think Elizabeth could carry them on that topic because she had triple split. They decided not to control purple city states and just went all in for the blue ones. That's great. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Freritos won rapidly and so solid that Easy Katka decided to just drink one more beer instead of having this long and exhausting game they couldn't probably even win. GG for both of the teams. I'm still surprised about the Egypt performance. It could be slightly better, but in a general, it won't change anything in the because of the city-state control. Let me check where those cities are. So Geneva, it's a pocket city-state. Hattusa, looks like a pocket city-state for Freritos. So it's 2. Bologna. Oh, another pocket city-state. Oh, wow. And what about Taruga? It's a bit too... Oh, it's another pocket city-state. So they have 4 blue pocket city-states. Wow. They're definitely the luckiest guys. And it does looks like that Easy Katka couldn't even send a single invoice in this city-states. Let's check. Yeah, no invoice from Easy Katka. No invoice here. Simon Bolivar, no invoice here, and the Taruga. Aha, Sejong got 3 invoices in Taruga. Okay. Yeah, that's quite. It's a bit disappointing that random had such a big influence on that game. I'm a bit disappointed about that random. Don't really like random in a competitive gameplay. It's about competition, not the luck measurement. Of course, you can. It's always about your skill, but this game was over mostly because of the city-state control, and they had chance only to control Taruga. They haven't even found these city-states, and probably they even couldn't found them because there are 3 of them or even 4, like Freritos pocket city-states. That's awesome. Well, for them, and it's a disaster for Easy Katka. Well, guys, GG. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me tomorrow. I'll cast. Oh, can't remember the games. It's 8 p.m. or it's 5 p.m. GMT, and oh god, it's I will cast Forever Young with NME. Oh, it's enemy. Okay, Forever Young versus enemy. It's 5 p.m. GMT. So I hope you can join me. I'm not really in the mood of playing Mechabellum right now. If you're interested in this game, I'm sorry. I once again disappoint you. Once again disappointed you. Ugh. So I guess that's it. Well, I wasn't ready for that fast game. I thought it will take way longer. Anyway, good night. Stay safe. Send your positive vibes. There you go. There they are. Those positive vibes. Much love, boys and girls, and see you tomorrow.